Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest in the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, so today I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm at the Jets in Capital event. And let me tell you, it's been a great night so far. I mean, there's been presentations, there's jets, there's supercars, amazing network. And my next guest is Dan. Dan, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I love doing these kind of interviews and at these amazing events as well.
So Dan, is this your first time at Jets in Capital, or have you been here before?
This is my first time at Jets and Capital. I've been following the Jets and Capital team for many years. I've been Jordan for a really long time, but this is actually my first time being at an event.
Oh, I love that. I'm a newbie too, so what do you think so far? Like, you're here, I'm here, and I'm like, what? Well,
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's amazing. The jets and cars obviously are cool and it attracts the people, but the people here are amazing. There's lots of allocators, there's lots of great fund managers, and people with amazing deals and companies. So it's a great mix of everybody.
So it lives up to the hype.
It really does. Yeah, it absolutely lives up to the hype. It's always one of the best events, best reviewed events that I see.
So where are you based out of?
I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Ohio. Okay, so did you come here for this event? Yes?
Yeah, so I came here for this event. There was another event that happened a couple days ago that I was also a part of. I spoke at that. I was on a couple panels with that, but it was a back-to-back event schedule, and it was designed for that.
Amazing. So tell me a little bit more about your business.
Yeah, so I am the founder of Pierson Equity Group. That's evolved into a portfolio of different funds. So I have a couple of real estate funds. I have a debt fund, and then I have a private equity style fund where I consult for equity in other companies. So lots of offerings, and really just here to continue to grow and expand my business.
Are you from the Midwest then, or?
I am. Yeah, I was born and raised in Cincinnati. My whole family's still there.
Midwesterners, that's what I'm talking about. You got a Michigander over here. Come on, come on. What college are you rooting for? What's the team?
Always the University of Cincinnati.
Yeah, okay. So that's very PC, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're
But
not.
don't always root for Ohio State though. So
Okay.
the University of Cincinnati is such an underdog to Ohio State that I like to root against them sometimes. So,
But you always root for Michigan State, so it's okay. It's fine. No. Obviously, where I went, right?
yeah.
That's what. See, who would have thought at the Jets in Capital event in Las Vegas, we're getting a little bit of Midwest love too.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's the best kind of people.
Yeah, for sure. I'll say that one. It's my show. It's fine. So what are you here looking for? Are you looking to meet allocators? Are you looking to meet investors? Like, what's the ask on your end?
Yeah. So this event specifically, I'm looking for real estate deals to invest in. I'm also looking for a little bit of capital for my debt fund. But in reality, I'm really here to assist other people. So I help a lot of emerging fund managers, and I wanted to come to this event to support the people that I know personally. So I knew that I could come here and I could play this master connector role and just be of value to the people in the community.
Yeah. How'd you get into the business? Like, how'd you start?
That's a good question. When the pandemic started, I was in the fitness industry. So fitness, restaurants, entertainment, and of course, a lot of other industries got really hurt in the pandemic. So I have a wife and kids, and I had to put food on the table. So I shifted into commercial real estate. It was something I always wanted to do. But then I had this realization that I spent 10 years in the fitness industry climbing this mountain.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to start over in a different industry and have to climb that same mountain. So I was seeking opportunities and ways to kind of skip a couple of years and jump to the top of the mountain. And so my very first fund was actually on the money side of larger commercial deals. So I knew if I could support really great operators that are doing huge acquisitions, I could skip to the top of that mountain a lot faster. And that's what I did.
Yeah. What do you think are some of the secrets to your success and how you've been able to do what you've done? Moving from fitness to real estate to the fund, like how did that happen?
So this is something that doesn't get talked about a lot, but I always try to be as unique as possible. So like I became a coach in the fund launch program. So a lot of people come and they join a program. I try to find ways to be involved in a program so I could be adding value to other people while also building my own companies. And so I've had a lot of success there. And then when you really are, because again, you just have to find something, get really good at it, and then you can start teaching that to other people. And through the teaching and helping other people launch their funds, it just kind of put me in this position to, they're on speed dial for me. So if I ever need anything, I've got hundreds of people that I can reach out to. And the inverse happens as well. And when they need something, they know that they can reach out to me. So I kept creating this really big foundation of people, deals, opportunities, and it really, really helps.
Interesting. And so what do you think, like when you talk about a fund launch program versus not going through a program or something like that, like what do you think some of the benefits are?
So it's actually another interesting question too, because when I first launched it, there actually wasn't nearly as many services that they have available today. So I kind of went through the process by myself. There's no coaching. There was no opportunity for me to mingle with other fund managers when I first started.
Yeah.
And so through a program, now, of course, a lot of people are skeptical of programs, but the community, when you join anything, I mean, paying for a ticket for Jetson Capital, you're paying for access to a community, of course, trusted people. Any mastermind program, you're paying to have access to that community, and build that trust and have a network of people that you can lean on, as well as the education and coaching and mentorship. So there's so much, it's invaluable. I love when I'll be talking to somebody and they'll say, Dan, my entire membership cost to this program was just made back from this 1 hour call. You literally provided tens of thousands of dollars of advice and value in mentorship just in 1 hour. And then they're in this program for life, which is a really great thing. So I love it. I love being involved in it. It's very fulfilling.
Yeah, I didn't always know the power of community. I've learned that the other co-founder at Mission Matters, Chirag Sagar, like he's always been a community builder. He's always been like in the building communities. I was always in a very, I would argue, independent sport of money management, and it was a financial advisor. Like last thing I want to do is be around a bunch of other financial advisors. Like when I was in that business, I mean, I want everybody gone. Like I don't be there. I just want to be in the richest, wealthiest room and the only person in the room that manages money. Yeah. It's a different time. Maybe it's not like that anymore, but let's just say to the kids way back when, and right. Yeah. But in this case, like that concept of community, I think the fun part about that is you're here looking for deals. You're here looking for other things. Like deal flow is always important. Like that's how you get things done. There's like two different operators can mix on a deal. They can do different things. Like they can, like there's always a give and ask and like what they can do for you too. So I feel like that community component, I did feel that here. Like I'm not off.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And another random thing, when you start in a space, so whatever you are doing, whether it's being a doctor or a physician or a fund manager or in the fitness industry, when you start going to these events, if you're part of a community, there's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20 other people in your little community at these bigger events. So when you walk in the door and you can see 50 familiar faces, it's going to really help you with confidence and talking to other people.
Feels good, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh man, there goes my buddy. There goes this. There goes yeah.
And when you have that connectivity with other people, it allows you to raise more money, and it allows you to kind of develop that personal brand. So you're not just walking around by yourself or sitting in the corner. Networking events are very awkward for 99% of the people in the world. And it's just a one step closer to just becoming the person that you want to be.
Awesome. Last thing I want you to do, Dan, look directly into the camera and tell people how they can connect with you, how they can learn more about your business.
So you can connect with me, Dan Pierson. You can go to my LinkedIn or Instagram and or Facebook. Just type in Daniel Ryan Pierson. You can go to my website, PiersonEquityGroup.com, or you can send me an email, dan@PiersonEquityGroup.com.
Fantastic. And for everybody listening, just so you know, we'll definitely put all that information in the show notes, so you can just click on the link and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. Each and every day, we're bringing you new guests, new content, new ideas, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Dan, man, appreciate you making some time for us. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.